It's a kayak in the creek. It's a sunken ship. Wonder what happened to the poor kayaker. Check that out. A sunken kayak. This is not a heavily kayaked creek either, so it's kind of strange. Hopefully it just like washed off someone's property in a flood or something. Otherwise, it might get spooky. Whoa, almost just ate it. See if there's any fish hanging out by the kayak. I'm on. I'm on. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. It's finally happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. How beautiful. How beautiful. Look at this lovely, lovely creek chub. I've never been so excited in my life to see a creek chub. Well, y'all are witnessing it for the very first time. My first fish of 2023. I did it! The dry spell is broken with this cute little creek chub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You get a kiss. Ah, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. I had to come to my favorite little creek. Usually this is a good smallmouth creek. It's a good, a lot of red breast sunfish in here as well. But today, the creek chub was here to play. I hardly even felt him bite. And man, this is special. This is a special little fish. It's a native fish. It belongs in these waters. You know, it's often called a trash fish, but to me, this guy was my hero today. Thank you, little creek chub. Thank you, buddy. Let's let him go. He's cold, lethargic. What a beaut. We'll see you later, friend. I appreciate you. Woo! Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to Fishing Holler. Look at the smile on this boy's face. That's the smile of somebody who finally caught a fish after being in such a dry spell. That was my first fish of 2023. Beautiful little creek chub. Not typically the target species on this channel, but hey, we will take it when we're in such a drought like we've been in. So with that said, I'm gonna keep fishing this creek. There are some nice smallmouth in here. This is one of my favorite creeks to fish. Every once in a while, you might stumble upon a stocked trout that has traveled down from upstream where they do some stockings. Along with fishing, we're gonna be keeping an eye in the woods today, walking along these nice wooded corridors alongside this stream, looking for shed antlers. It's the end of January. The deer around here are starting to drop their antlers. They'll be dropping them even more through February. I found some nice shed antlers here in the past. It's always a fun time. If you've never gone out looking for shed antlers, it can be a real blast. You get that little dopamine boost of finding something cool, and then it gives you a neat memento to hang on to, remember that day, and just think about what cool critters are on this planet. So without further ado, join me on the water and then through the woods. Let's go. Creek chub, I like creek chubs. See if he has any friends down there. It's a very, very light bite. Like, I think one might have it right now. I'm not sure though. Yup. There we go. Creek chub number 2. I'll take it. I will take it. Look at that beaut. Catching them on that little pink trout worm that I was fishing with the other day. And you know what? It just did the trick today. You know, creek chubs are very underappreciated. They're a very beautiful fish. They have that nice purple on them. They get cool, and they don't have it really right now. They get these cool bumps on their head. Tubercles, they're called, on their head when they're spawning. What neat fish. Oh, we're gonna let this guy go. He tried to steal my trout worm. I will not allow it. It's an unusually warm day today. It's almost 50 degrees out for January 30th. That's pretty darn warm for southeastern PA, but it happens sometimes. I wasn't even gonna fish today. I was working on editing all morning, and I powered through the edit so that I could come out and fish. And look at that, there's another one. They must be stacked right there. And that is the key to winter creek fishing that I have not been able to find yet. Now granted, these aren't the species I'm really looking for, but if you find the fish, you're gonna find multiple because they stack up. They're not spread out in the shallows. They find those deeper holes and they stack up and just wait to hammer your bait just like that. Pretty little Simotilus atromaculatus. Boop. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about catching. Look at this tiny little guy. I'm so pumped. Look at this little guy. It's like once you break that seal, man, whew, they just start flocking to you. They can't resist. They can't resist that pink trout worm. Look at that beauty. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Bloop. Why is there a man approaching me through the woods? A couple little creek chubs. Yeah. I'm gonna make a couple more casts here. Obviously, we found some fish here, which is making me think that we will find some fish in a couple other places. I know this creek pretty well, so I have a couple other ideas of where we're gonna go and have a good chance of targeting some fish, hopefully some smallmouth. I don't really know where the smallmouth go in the winter here, but I have a couple ideas. I've never really fished this creek in the winter, so I got a couple ideas and maybe we'll be able to find them. If we can find them stacked just like these creek chubs are, that would be insane. Ooh, thumped, thumped, big creek chub. No, it's not, it's a little creek chub. I lied. He was just a feisty one. It's just too funny. I would now, by this point, I would think by like chance, I would catch a fall fish or something like that. But nope, just creek chubs for days. Pew. I've had a lot of fun fishing this creek in the spring and the fall for smallmouth because you can fish it almost like a mini river. Like you throw little topwater poppers and you can get them to hit on that. You can throw jerk baits and get them to hit on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh, we're good. You could throw, one day I was here, paddle tail swim baits, like little 3-inch paddle tail swim baits. They were hammering them. They could not get enough. It was so much fun. I really don't care what happens for the rest of this day. Even if I don't get enough content to make a video, this has just been all worth it for my mental health. Come on, one more. I want one more fish from here. They definitely want it just sitting still. Seems to be the ticket. I think they're out there a little further. I'll make a long cast and try to just let them slurp it whenever they're ready. My worm may have flown off on that cast. I'm not sure. There's one. Oh, that's a toad. That's a big creek chub. I'm just kidding. It's not that big. That's a good one. I'll take it. We're gonna flip them. Whoa, baby. Creek chubs for days. Look at these buttes. Oh, you guys are way down there. Look at these buttes we're catching out here today. What a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Boop, boop. Hook them right in the side of the mouth, just the way you want to. And we're gonna let this guy go and head on downstream, see if we can't find ourselves some bigger, badder creek chubs. Or, you know, smallmouth, trout, something like that. But I'll take creek chubs. See you, bud. Whoop. I'm stoked to be catching fish finally. All right, so we have a bit of a trek to get to our next spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and just truck down there. There's a couple like half decent spots. I'm gonna truck down to the next good spot because time is limited and I also wanna look for sheds. So I'm gonna truck through the woods here, looking for sheds and get down to the next real good spot. So we'll either see you there or see you in the woods with a big old shed antler. Ooh, mushy. What a beautiful day to be alive. Let's go. All right, little soldier, do your best. Good luck in there. It's gonna be a battlefield, hopefully. Current's pretty strong in there, actually. I might have to put a heavier weight on. One time I was fishing at this hole here and I was fishing, I think a drop shot or a Ned rig or something. I could see a big smallmouth down in there and I could not get him to bite. Like he was just not having anything to do with it. He did not want it. So I scrounged around in the rocks and found a small crayfish and tied that on. And as soon as that thing got even close to the fish, he absolutely inhaled it. Just like didn't give it a second thought. It really goes to show what live bait can do sometimes. I'm not a big live bait fisherman. Not that I'm against it, I just prefer to use artificials. It's more fun for me, but when you're struggling, sometimes it's pretty incredible what throwing a hellgrammite or a crayfish or a minnow on can do. It's pretty crazy. I was actually thinking about picking up some worms or something today, just so I could have a backup plan. Might have to go crawl around and look for crayfish though if I can't get bit in this hole. Oh, I thought that was a fish. It is not. It is a snag. I was dragging it along the bottom and just felt a thump. Really thought it was a fish, but yeah, that's a goner for sure. What? It pulled free? Man, this is just, what a day. Gotta remember this day. When I'm having down days, whew, we gotta remember this day right here. I really want to cast over to that stuff, but there's that, you probably can't see it, there's a tree underwater there that I'd have to cast over and probably get snagged on. Bummer this hole didn't work out, but there's more creek. I say we fish it. Oh, that was a mistake. My knees. Got old knees. There's minis. Minis. Hi, minis. Technically, all we've caught today is minis. Creek chubs are minnows, technically. Cyprinid day. Bye, little hole. Thanks for nothing, stinker. We'll be back to him someday. We'll make him work for us. Found a herd of minnows. That's where all the minnows are hanging out. I wonder if the big fish are hanging out where the bait is. Ooh. I think I saw something shine out back there where it's a little deeper. There's like a run here and then a sandbar, then a run out there. I don't know if I can fish it very well, but I think I'll make a couple casts. Ooh, there are some bigger fish out there in the shallows. I guess because it's warm right now. They might just be suckers though. We'll have to make a few casts and see. Suckers typically won't eat this pink worm. Usually I'm the only sucker on these adventures. Let's see what we can find. I am sinking in quicksand. I think I got bumped, I'm not sure. Either that or my weight was just tumbling down the creek. Fish on, baby. And didn't really feel like a creek chub hit. It felt more aggressive. We'll see what we got. I think it's a creek chub. Yeah, it's a creek chub. Hey, I'll take him. Whew. Just a little dude. Probably the smallest one of the day, but I'll take a little creek chub like that. What a little beauty. Ooh, yeah. See you, bud. All right, one more cast here, then we got one more spot to hit. This was a detour. I didn't plan on stopping here. Oh, that creek chub's still swimming around right where I released him. He's just hanging out. Then we gotta go do a quick walk, look for some sheds. I'm afraid that this place is getting heavily pressured for shed hunting. So I wanna try to stay on top of it this year. All right, I'm gonna count my blessings there that just came off and move down to the next spot. Ooh, my hook bent. Not a stable rock. That's a nice rock. Oh, baby. I just broke off again, just my weight. Just so many rocks down there. It's pretty much impossible not to get snagged on one. We're gonna call it quits for now on the fishing. We got about an hour of daylight left. So I'm gonna be trucking it. I'm gonna be booking it. I'm probably not gonna film much with the big camera, but I'll slap a new battery in the GoPro and keep the GoPro running, see what we find. Hopefully we can find a shed or two. That would just be the cherry on top. But it's been a cool day. Really happy to catch a couple fish and kind of learn like where these fish are hanging out on a warm January day like this. They were definitely, granted this was just creek chubs. I don't know where any of the other fish are, but the creek chubs have been in those like kind of medium depth runs that are sandy and muddy bottom, where the water's probably the warmest is what I'm thinking. It makes the most sense to me. But other than that, it's been an awesome day, just a fantastic day to get outside in January. I hope you've enjoyed so far. Let's get in the woods. Ooh, no wonder why I have bad knees. Well, folks, it's getting pretty dark out here. I have a little further I need to hike, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open for sheds, of course, and I will update you if I find anything. But I just wanted to thank you real quick for hanging out with me on this one. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up for me. I'd really appreciate that. It motivates me to make more videos, and y'all know we could use a little motivation these days. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate that as well. If you subscribe, check out some of my other videos. I got lots of videos about fishing, about the outdoors, just general outdoor adventure kind of stuff. and there's lots more to come. I can't wait to edit this one and probably like see in the footage like, oh, there's a shed, I missed it, I missed the shed just sitting there. Or even worse, you guys see it in the video and I miss it completely even when editing. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm excited to get out and do some more shed hunting this year, so let me know if you'd like to see that, and any other thoughts you have down in the comments below. If you have any questions, drop them down there. I will do my best to answer them. Other than that, I want to thank you guys so much again for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one, and always remember, usually I'm the only sucker on these adventures. It's a pretty sweet view from up here. But where the heck are those sheds at?